And we're live, I guess. Wow, it's been a minute. Yeah, buddy. Hi, Broly. Yeah, it's been a while. I hope you are hearing me fine. Um, it's been a minute since I uploaded my last live stream, since I did my last live stream. But, well, Rich Mitch, he was the one who was pushing me to do one. And so here we are. And I want to talk about this fragrance house, Les Indemodables, or Les Indemodables. Les Indemodables. Shout out to Rich Mitch. Um, and also this is the first time that I am using this app, StreamYard. Um, so yeah, let's hope that everything will be fine. Oh Lord, he coming. Yes, yes. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Jura. Hi, Robin. Rich Mitch. Yeah, buddy. Kevin. Good evening. Hello, Handu Pantograph. So yeah, so this is what we will talk about in the next minutes. This is Les Indemodables, Les Indemodables, and I have here the whole sample set. Actually, I ordered this sample set during Rich Mitch live stream. Yes, I'm very curious. I was very curious, better saying, because I already tried this, and so this is like my second impressions of this fragrance house. So yeah, I was very curious to try these, and because Eugene was raving about these fragrances, Rich Mitch as well. So yeah, I was very curious to try them. I already test these on my skin, just on my skin, and I okay. Let's. I will say that I was not mind blown, not entirely, but I can really recognize the high quality ingredients, the blend of these fragrances. Um, so let's just try them again, but now just on paper. I have just three test strips, at least official ones here. But then I need to wear. I will use these papers like very professional. I know, but well, it's what we have. Um, so yeah, let's try these once again. Um, so oh yeah, this one is Chypre Azural. This one right here. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, Chypre Azural. So, um, this fragrance. Let me remind me how this fragrance smells like. Let's see here. And okay, great spray though. Great spray. You see, actually, this one on paper, the Chypre Azural on paper, it's much better than on my skin. But you know what this reminds me of? And that was the thing that was a bit disappointing while experienced all of these fragrances from Les Indemodables. All of these remind me of some fragrances. This one, for example, it's on paper, it's even more similar to a fragrance that I have from Parfum d'Empire, which is what's the name of the fragrance? Oh yeah, Asmour les Oranges. It's very similar. Yeah, it's very citrusy, bit mossy in the base. So I was not very impressed with this one. Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, I love these samples. I mean, glass, uh, 3 ml each. I mean, it's great. It's great. Great spray, great samples in overall. I mean, fantastic. That's true, Rich. The presentation of the sample set, it's really great, and I really like the pouch here. And you also have this. I mean, you of course. I will just show you the whole presentation. So it comes also with this the book, the book. So you have here, merci, Valérie, thank you. Then you have, oh yeah, I think this is the Ambre Suprême. Here you have the Ambre Suprême, which, sorry, Rich, but gosh, it was vile. I really did not like this. Ambre Suprême, it was the one that really disappointed me the most. It's so floral. It's osmanthus, I think, or ylang-ylang. It's either osmanthus or ylang-ylang with ambergris. I really detect the ambergris, but it's the floral notes, like special. It's either osmanthus or ylang-ylang. I need to test this again on paper now, but it was really, no, not for me. And it was the first one. I know, Rich, but oh god, this one was just not for me at all. So yeah, then you have the book. Oh god, it's falling apart. What is this? It's the list of the fragrances, the ingredients right here. And then you have the book with the sample, with the fragrances, all of the fragrances that they have. Oh, it's upside down. So yeah, I mean, it's a very cool presentation. True. Oh, Fragrance Journey, how are you, brother? So yeah, we were trying Chypre Azural. It's the first fragrance. And again, I mean, it's a nice citrus, but it's not a fragrance that I would say, wow, I need to grab this, you know. I already smelled these before. And that's the thing that most of these fragrances have from Les Indemodables. It's like either I already smelled fragrances that goes in the same vein of these or in the same category. And so like in terms of the uniqueness, I was not uber impressed. But in terms of quality, in terms of blend, yeah, amazing. I mean, really amazing. Overall, I find these fragrances a bit overpriced. A bit. I mean, it's a 50 ml, and for example, Vanille Havane, I think it's 200 euros. Oh, is it worth 200 euros? I mean, Vanille Havane, which I absolutely loved. I will say right away, I absolutely loved Vanille Havane. But it could easily be a fragrance from La Matière from Guerlain. Could easily be a fragrance from that line. Now, that being said, love it. I will definitely have a full bottle of that fragrance. Mike, clone house. I will not go that far. No, it's not a clone house. All I'm saying is they are not reinventing the wheel. There are fragrances that goes in the same realm. You know, for example, Vanille Havane, which is like tobacco, tonka beans, vanilla. I mean, how many fragrances there are with this scent DNA? But again, they stand out in terms of quality. That's for sure. Now, 200 euros or 210 euros, it's a bit steep for just a 50 ml. Musc de Sable, for example, also a fragrance that, yeah, I really did enjoy that one. Another fragrance that is full bottle worthy. 180 or 190 euros. I mean, for 50 ml again. I mean, the prices are a bit steep for what they are offering. Talking about the originality, talking about uniqueness. Again, Chypre Azural, it's this one here. It's the first one, so if you are just joining us, this is the first fragrance that I am talking about. And again, it's not unique because it reminds me of a fragrance that I already have from Parfum d'Empire, which is called Les Amours de Oranger, something like that, which is this orangey, citrusy, dry, mossy fragrance. It's okay. I mean, it's nice. It smells nice. Again, great quality, but it's not a fragrance that I would say, yeah, I need to grab it. Now, the next one. Oof, this one was also bad. This one is Cuir de Chine. This one right here. Now, Cuir de Chine, Where is the leather? Where is the leather? I was just like, okay, I love leather fragrances. I already have a video talking about leathers. Um and I was just like very excited to try this on my skin. Very disappointed. No leather whatsoever. Yeah, no leather whatsoever. I mean, great spray again. Damn, I really do like these samples. 3 ml. Whew. Now you see, okay, this is curious because on paper I can smell more leather, more of this rubbery leather. Yeah, exactly. What leather? But on paper, I mean, I can see that rubbery leather. On my skin, it's just osmanthus, just this peachy overdose of osmanthus. But on paper, actually, I get more this rubbery leather. But yeah, the osmanthus is here definitely. The This peachy osmanthus is definitely here, but it's not. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I like osmanthus, but not like this. On my skin, at least, it's just too heavy, too intense for me. I like osmanthus, but it's not like if you wear a paper scarf, these are all bangers. Might be, but Mike, did you already tried Les Indemodables fragrances? Les Indemodables. Yes, Paroli, yes. Payback's a bitch. No, I'm joking. Of course not. Of course not. Um, but for real, like Cuir de Chine. No, it's it could be like Osmanthus the Sheen. Yeah, and all I can smell is osmanthus. Even on paper, like this leathery, rubbery leather notes accord is fading away, and all I get is osmanthus. I mean, it's not as harsh on my skin. This is very harsh, very harsh. The osmanthus is like a punch to my nostrils. But I mean, yeah, if you love osmanthus, definitely for you. Olá, Afonso. Jura. Yes. I mean, yeah, I understand. Like falcon leather from Matière Première. I mean, it's sweet. It has that sweet labdanum. Um, but actually, I do like that. I do like that sweet labdanum with the birch that gives that smoky nuance. I really do like that. Now, is it the most impressive leather that I smelled? No, far from it, far from it. But I do like it. I actually do like it. But Cuir de Chine, I mean, yeah. If you like osmanthus, it's a fragrance that I think you definitely need to try. Other than that, if you are expecting like a leather scent, to search elsewhere. This fragrance. This fragrance here, Iris Pearl. Pearl. Iris Pearl. God. Um, Now, this fragrance, Eugene once said that this fragrance could easily be a Chanel scent. And I can see that. I can really see that because it has that soft, makeup-y, aldehydic DNA. And I can really see that on my skin. I don't know um, how this will smell on paper, but oh god, oh, it's squirting. Ugh. Okay, okay, this one is not working properly. So, oh yeah, even on paper, this one is great. Yeah, Iris Pearl. I love Iris, so this is definitely one that it's for me. Yeah, it's a great scent. Mm. Yeah, it's Iris, but on paper, it's more sparkly. I remember this fragrance on my skin. Now I remember this fragrance on my skin. And yes, it's very salty. It has this seaweed. Oh, Eugene. Yeah, buddy. So we are talking about Iris Pearl, this one right here. Um, and I was actually mentioned that you once said that this could easily be like a Chanel scent. And I can see that. I can really see that. We already tried Chypre Azural, which for me, it's very similar to a fragrance that I have from Parfum Empire, which is called Amour Les Oranges, which is a citrusy, mossy, dry scent. And we also tried Cuir de Chine, which is everything but leather. This is mostly osmanthus for me. This could be like osmanthus de Chine. It's a fragrance that I'm not also too impressed with, but Iris Pearl, it's great. I mean, again, this starts off on my skin fresh, salty seaweed. I mean, the iris is not there in the opening, but as it starts to develop, yeah, the iris starts to show up. And you know what? This kind of reminds me of from the heart into the base. This kind of reminds me of Chanel number 5 look, which I have and I absolutely love. Cuir de shite. Hi, Ryan. Eugene, do you find similarities between Iris Pearl and Bois des Îles? Oh, Jura. Well, I don't. I don't get any similarity. No, this is very fresh, very sparkly, salty. This has a huge dose of cologne, definitely. Iris Pearl. Les Indemodables. Yeah, I don't get the similarity between Iris Pearl and Bois des Îles. But this one again, it was impressive. I was not expecting this to be like a very salty seaweed. I like those type of fragrances. I love those aquatic scents, but I was not expecting in here. So, but yeah, I really do like it. Maybe not full bottle worthy because I already have like Chanel number 5 low, which this kind of reminds me of. I also have Profumo Bromaco di Sale, which gives this salty seaweed touch that this one has. It's a like, but not a love. Still great, still great. Um, Still great, but for that price, maybe I need to test it more on my skin, of course. This one. This one is definitely full bottle worthy. Musc de Sable. Musc de Sable is it's great. It's really really great. Um, Musc de Sable. I think this one on my skin kind of reminds me of Mousse Ravageur. A bit, just a bit. Let's see how this is on paper. Yeah, for you that just entered in this live stream, um, I already tried all of these on my skin. So like this is like a second impressions type of thing. So and I already tried these all on my skin, and I was impressed with 4 of them, or I loved 4 of them, and the others were a bit disappointing. But this one it's one of those that I think it's definitely full bottle worthy. So Musc de Sable, let's spray. Nice. Oh yeah. Mm-mm. Definitely. it's musk. It's furry. It's furry, vanillic. Yeah, it really reminds me of Musc a bit. Yeah, I really do like this one. Musc de Sable is very sensual. Mm. It's that type of fragrance that you want to smell every time. Yeah, I love me some furry. It's very furry. It is very furry. It's furry vanilla. Mm. Oh man, I really do like this. It seems like on paper it's a bit one-dimensional. It seems, at least. But actually, I have to say, on my skin, the all of these fragrances really change through time. I was quite impressed with that, actually. And again, I appreciate the quality and the blend of these fragrances. I really do. I was just a bit disappointing on the originality. But nonetheless, Mousse de Sable is fantastic. Yeah, that musky furriness with vanilla. And a bit spicy. It's like it has. I think it has a touch of cinnamon. I mean, I'm not looking at the notes here, but it seems that it has a bit of cinnamon in here. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Yeah, I really do love this one. It's Musc de Sable. Really full bar worthy. I mean, it's a bit overpriced, I have to say. Les Indemodables overall, I think they are a bit overpriced because I mean these are just 50 ml, and oh, it's the price range is between 210 or 200 euros to 180 for 50 ml. I mean, it's a bit steep, but yeah, Mousse de Sable is great. Mousse de Sable is great. I think Mousse de Sable is 180, if I'm not 180 euros, if I'm not mistaken. And it's great. Yeah. And now I have to spray the rest on these papers here. What we have here more? Let's see. Grande abraço, Shinoka. Shinoka. Love your name. Ah, Rose Jamal. Rose Jamal. This is great as well, but it reminds me of Lyric Man from Amouage. From the heart. From the heart, it's until the dry down on my skin. This kind of reminds me of Lyric Man, which I actually love. So let's spray. Okay. Great. It's a high quality rose. I mean, hands down, it's fresh, soft. On paper, it's soft, smooth. It smells like rose petals. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Interesting because this on my skin, in the opening, is more sweet. Um, it's like, I don't know if you already tried Rose Taif from Paris Monte Carlo, or a fragrance from a Portuguese niche brand, Comporta Perfumes, which is called, damn, I'm forgetting the name, but the perfumer is the same. It's Luca Maffei. And so this in the opening kind of reminds me of that fragrance, but as it started to develop, this started to be more fresh, like the sweetness kind of faded away. And then all I got was this fresh, smooth, silky rose, like rose petals, which for me, it was quite similar to, at least quite similar for me. I mean, it's what I got back then. I really got the image of Lyric Man. But it's great. I mean, it's a high quality rose. It's the thing, like Les Indemodables, this was like a bittersweet experience overall. Because again, I already tried these on my skin, and I'm trying these again to do this live stream. And it was a long time. It's been a long time since I did a live stream with you guys. Um, no, I didn't got the colognes, Ryan. Less fresh, more spicy than lyric. I mean, yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Eugene. Not on paper though, or maybe this will develop more on paper, but it's great. I mean, but as I was saying, this is like a bittersweet. It was a bittersweet experience when I first tried these, and again, because I really recognize the quality. The quality of these ingredients are great. I mean, these are all smooth. I mean, great blends. They develop. They have a lot of phases. They have a lot of layers, but in the end result, I mean, reminds me of like each of these, all of these fragrances reminds me of other fragrances, or not maybe not a specific fragrance that I can pinpoint, but a lot of them, like a lot of them in a specific category. Yeah, but this one is great. Rose de Jamal. I am considering a full bottle of Rose de Jamal because I love rose, and this one is just incredible. Jura, a lyric man is very metallic rose for me. Rose de Jamal is more spicy and powdery. Well, actually, I don't get the powderiness. And actually, it's interesting because I don't get the metallic nuances, any metallic nuance from Lyric Man. Um, but I can see the spiciness. I can really see the more heavy spiciness of Rose de Jamal when comparing with Lyric Man. But still, it goes in that category. You know what I mean? But it's great. I mean, it's a great scent. And for example, when comparing with Iris Pearl, which I mean they are very different, but Iris Pearl, I think it's this one. Yeah, whilst is great, and it's a type of scent that I would definitely wear because it's an interesting one. It starts off Iris Pearl starts off salty, slightly aquatic, seaweedy, and then develops into an iris fragrance. So it's very unique, but I would not consider a full bottle. Um, yeah, Rose Jamal is great. It's really, really great. So I'll put this one here. Now, next, what we have here, let's try. Oh, Fougère Emeraude. This one right here. Now, Fougère Emeraude. Let's see if you can see it properly. Yeah, here we go. Now, Fougère Emeraude. Absolutely love this. Oh man, this one is great. And you know what? I actually prefer this to Boy from Chanel, from the Les Exclusive. Oh, this is amazing. This Fougère, full bottle worthy. Alongside Musc Sable, it was like definitely hands down. Um, so let's try this one more time now on paper. Man, this is great. Yeah, Eugene. Man, this is great. Oh man, but Fougère Emeraude, man. This lavender, it's out of this world. It's so smooth. And the barbershop nuances here, it's just, this is a true barbershop scent without those metallic edges, without being piercing to the nose. It's just perfect. Oh man, it's great. It's very floral, but again, it's so smooth. I absolutely love this. I mean, Fougère Emeraude. Wow. it's really a wow scent. Now, again, I mean, you have so many Fougère fragrances out there, but this one is definitely one of the best that I tried. It's that great. Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love this. I mean, yeah, out of all of these, maybe it's the one that it's the one that doesn't develop all that much because again, it's straight up Fougère scent and doesn't stray away from that. But it's amazing. It's great for what it is. I mean, it's perfect. Hi, Roberto. Yeah, I definitely get the tuberose, Judah. Yes, yes, and I'm learning to appreciate tuberose. And here, I mean, it's there, but it's not unbearable. I mean, it's not overwhelming for me. It's just great. And actually, now that you are mentioning that, Judah, I really get tuberose more on paper. It's great. I mean, it's very classy, masculine scent. Hi, Sim Tootie. I absolutely love this. This is Fougère Emeraude. This one here. I mean, if you love barbershop fragrances, if you love lavender fragrances, I think it's oh yeah, better than Boy, Eugene. You know why? Because on my skin, Boy turns into a very medicinal scent, like that a herbal medicinal fragrance, which is weird. I love the opening of Boy, but as it's start to develop, I mean, it's not amazing. You know, a fragrance from the Les Exclusive that blew my mind and that I absolutely loved. It's 1957. Amazing. Iris Honey. Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah, this is very classy. Fougère Emeraude. It's full bottle worthy, definitely. Next. Okay, we still have three left. Okay, we'll. Okay, Vanille Havane will be last because I mean it's obvious. It's obvious that I love it. um, oh, okay, we will try this one. Oh God. Oh, Ambre Suprême. Eesh, on my skin. It was a bad experience. It was a bad experience because I think either it was the Osmanthus or Ylang Ylang. Okay, let's see how this is on paper. Oh, God. Okay, on paper, it's more pleasant. Ooh, but I can see that. Okay, it's neither Osmanthus nor Ylang Ylang. It's Immortel. Sorry, I will curse, but fucking hell. Immortel. Oh, yeah, it's here. Ooh. Yeah, it's Immortel. It's the same Immortel that it's featured in 1740 Marquis de Sade from Parfum, Histoire de Parfum. And okay, even on paper, man. Immortel, I mean, I like Immortel as like a background note, supporting note, not as the star, you know. It's so dusty and so it's for me like this Immortel smells like you will catch an old um so you will go to grab the oldest jacket, velvet jacket that has that very old, dusty smell, if that makes sense. But it's what I get. I mean, it's not pleasant at all. Oh, Mm-mm-mm. Musty, yeah, definitely. Undo musty. Musty, yeah. I think that's pretty accurate. Mm. Mm-mm. Ambre Suprême is definitely not for me. And at least on my skin, I still detect some ambergris. On paper, it's just Immortel. Yeah, just Immortel. No, I'm not a big fan of Immortel. 1957 is the mother of Musc. Yeah, it's also very musky. I mean, 1957, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience on my skin. Not this one. Not Ambre Suprême. Oh, damn. Let me see. Voyage d'Hermès is more on side masculine or feminine? Well, definitely masculine, Adam. Yeah, not. Actually, I was, yeah, Ambre Suprême. I think it's this one. Yeah, Ambre Suprême. This one right here. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Next one. It is another fragrance that I was disappointed. It's Oriental Velours. I was expecting something different. Not saying that, oh, I don't like it, but let's see. I think this one has a strong myrrh note, which I absolutely love, but it has that pininess. Yeah, myrrh, definitely myrrh. Okay, Oriental Velours. Now, this fragrance, it has a great myrrh note, and I will be honest, it's so disappointing because the myrrh here deserved a better blend or other notes. Maybe I would say not better blend, but maybe other notes than the ones that are featured in here. Because here, yeah, on my skin, the myrrh, it's heavenly. It's heavenly. But you have this herbal pininess like cypress, which really doesn't work for some reason. When gives a medicinal, like, those coughing, um not sweets but candies, those candies for your cough, if that makes sense. Yeah, it has that herbal medicinal pininess with myrrh. Yeah, I love myrrh. Yeah, I absolutely myrrh. I absolutely love the myrrh in here, but I don't like the notes here. Just don't work, at least not for me. Yeah. You see, like, yeah, the myrrh, it's great, and then you have this green minty like, piney herbal nuances that don't go along with the myrrh in here, unfortunately. And so, yeah, I would prefer other type of notes. I would love that, like, the pininess would be in the realm of Fianangi from Serge Lutin, for example, not this green herbal aspect. Yeah, mentholated. Yes, Rich, definitely. Like Newports. Yes. Mm, no, not for me. And it's a shame because really the myrrh, it's really impressive. Like, the quality of that myrrh is really great. Oh, this is Ambre Supreme. And I think the last one, oh, the last one, amazing. Vanille Havane. I mean, tobacco, vanilla, tonka beans. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I will not like this at all. So let's try this on paper. Here you go. Even on paper, this is amazing. If you say myrrh, you are saying mirror in a Northern Irish accent. Oh man, this is great. This is great. Overpriced. This is overpriced. I mean, Vanille Havane is great. I mean, fantastic. Sweet, vanillic, a bit boozy. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. So addicting. Yeah. But it's overpriced. I mean, 210 euros for a 50 ml. Come on. But it's great. It's great. It's amazing. It's really great. Yeah. The tobacco here, it's like tobacco leaves. And no, it's not, it doesn't have any similarities with tobacco vanille whatsoever. This, this fragrance, could easily be, I think I already said this early on this live stream, but this fragrance could easily be featured in La Relamatier collection from Guerlain. Easily. Hi, Joe. Great to see you here. No, not very close, Nick. No, not very close. No, it's still different. It's very different from tobacco vanille, because this one, it has this like cognac, at least impression, and it definitely chocolatey. It's definitely chocolatey. It has this cacao in here, which is very prominent, and that alone deviates a lot from tobacco vanille. I mean, yes, Judah, I completely get what you mean. When I'm saying it's overpriced, it's not because again, this fragrance house impressed me in one way for the quality of their ingredients, the quality of the blend. But in the other way, I was disappointing because of the uniqueness, because nothing really stand out. Nothing was like, wow, I never smelled this before. I need to have this. Any of these fragrances had this effect on me. Now, I have to say, I absolutely love this. There are a couple of these, like this one, Vanille Havane, Musc, Sable, and Fougère, Emeraude. These are fragrances that I definitely will have a full bottle, because are full bottle worthy. Although they are not, again, reinventing the wheel here, but they are great fragrances. And this one, again, it's very smooth, high quality scent, definitely. And it's overpriced just because of the scent character. I mean, because you have so many offerings out there in this category, and more affordable. Now, of course, you will say, oh, but none of those have this quality, or have the quality of Vanille Havane. Okay, yeah, sure, but still. It is great. I mean, it's a fantastic scent. Vanille Havane is a fantastic scent. It's a fantastic scent nonetheless. Now, let's see how these are. So the first fragrance that I sprayed here, it was this one, Chypre Azural. This one right here. It's in this test strip. Yeah, it's funny. On this test strip doesn't have many layers, if any. It's very citrusy again. It's still very citrusy, orangey, a bit mossy in the base. But again, for you who are just entering this live stream, Chypre Azural for me, it's very similar to Les Amours des Orangers from Parfum de Pire, which I have. I really do love that. Yeah, it's quite similar. But it's great. I mean, it's great. It's, again, high quality scent. That I will never deny. The next one, the second one that I sprayed, it was this Cuir de Chine, which in terms of leather, I mean, it's, yeah, doesn't, mm-mm. It's still very strong in osmanthus, but the leather here doesn't exist. Yeah, this one was disappointing because I love leathers. I love bold, harsh leathers, and this is everything but that. The third fragrance that I sprayed, it was this Iris Pearl, which is interesting. In terms of uniqueness, probably is the most unique out of all of these. But I don't know if I consider a full bottle. Because this starts off again. I mean, when you see iris in the name, you immediately will think of this makeup-y, powdery iris. Oh, this actually starts off very fresh, salty, aquatic, like seaweed, and then develops into an iris scent. And just because of that is quite unique. The how this fragrance is constructed. Um, in one way, this reminds me of Acqua di Sale from Profumo Broma in the opening, but then as this develops, I think of Chanel number 5 Le, which I have and I absolutely love. That's why I'm not considering a full bottle. Hi, Marlo. Big fan of your show. Because of you, I'm inspired to start a channel. God bless. Love your reviews. Oh, that's great. That's great, Marlo. I really want to see your videos. Yeah, go ahead. Like, really start your channel and just talk about fragrances, the fragrances that you love. And maybe I will try some fragrances that you already discovered that I have yet to discover. I mean, it's great. I mean, I really appreciate that, and I hope that you start your channel ASAP. Oh man, yeah. It's. I mean, it's good. It's good. Iris Pearl is good. I love Iris. I love Aquatics, but maybe I will not have a full bottle of Iris Pearl. Now, the next fragrance that I tried was this one, Rose de Jamal, which is great. Which is great. I'm considering a full bottle. Oh man, this is a fantastic rose scent. It's really a fantastic rose scent. Now, kind of reminds me of Lyric Man from Amouage, but it's different. I mean, it's still different. Like it was already said. Although I don't get the spices, not on paper though, but this still is more spicy than Lyric Man. Like people already mentioned in here, like Yura, Eugene, they already mentioned that. And it's true. I can really see that. But it's a great scent nonetheless. It's a fantastic rose scent. Very smooth, silky rose petals, It's fantastic. It's a great scent. I still don't know if I will consider if I will have a full bottle, but I am considering it. What was next? Musc de Sable. Here, Musc de Sable. Musc de Sable. Yeah. So sensual. So sensual. It's great. I mean, Mousse de Sable goes in the realm of Mousse Ravageur, but maybe more furry, more musky. It's great. And actually, when comparing with all of these, Mousse de Sable is the one that it's more soft. It's not as strong as the others. I mean, doesn't project, and it's not as loud. Loud in a good way, as the others. Yeah, it's definitely more smooth, more soft. It lingers more, and the others project more. But it's great. I mean, this one is definitely full bottle worthy. I absolutely love Musc de Sable. I think it's very sensual. Very addicting. And I love Musc, but it's still quite different. And it's still different enough to be worth owning both, like Musc, which I have and love, and Musc de Sable, which I hope to add soon. Which one? This one is Ambre Suprême. This one here, Ambre Suprême. It's not great. Not for me. Musc de Sable. It's a overdose of Immortel. On my skin. This one lasted and lasted. I mean, I woke up the next day still smelling Ambre Suprême, which would be great if I would appreciate it, but it's not the case. Oh man, it's not for me. It's definitely not for me. It's so harsh and heavy in the Immortel. The other one, it was this Oriental Velours, this one right here. Now, Oriental Velours, it was disappointing because, yeah, it has a fantastic myrrh note, and I love myrrh, but I don't like the other ingredients in here. This has this mentholated, piney nuances that don't go well with the myrrh in here. It's weird. It's very weird. No, I really don't like this. But I love the myrrh, actually. The myrrh, it's fantastic. And it's really a shame that they didn't made a different scent with myrrh. And then, I think it's this or this. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Then we have this, of course, the hyped Vanille Havane, which is fantastic. Mirror. Vanille Havane. It's great. Tobacco leaves, cacao, vanilla, tonka beans. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. I love this. Full bottle worthy also. Oh, I'm forgetting one. I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm forgetting this. Fougère Emeraude, which is it's great. Which is great. It's like a fantastic Fougère fragrance. It's a great barbershop scent. Yes, exactly, Judah. Yes. Oh, Fougère, man. Fougère is great. Fougère is really a stunning. It has a stunning lavender in here. I mean, great. And I already mentioned I prefer this to Boy from Chanel. Wow. I mean, this doesn't have a lot of layers, Fougère Emeraude, but it's great nonetheless. I mean, it's fantastic. My favorite from the line, Mike. Oh, it's hard. And you know why it's hard? Because there is not one fragrance that I would say, yeah, this one, this is like I need to grab this yesterday, there's not a fragrance that captivated me in that way from Les Indemodables. And that's another thing that I was disappointed. I was expecting to have at least one fragrance that I would say, yes, definitely, this is the one. I mean, I need to grab this, and the others I will see. No. But I mean, in the end, these three definitely stand out the most. Musc de Sable, Vanille Havane, and the Fougère Emeraude. These three definitely full bottle worthy. These three. What's my favorite of these three? I don't know. You know what? I think I would even say it's Fougère because it's more versatile. Just because it's more versatile than Vanille Havane and Musc de Sable. Maybe I would say Fougère Emeraude because it's the one that really I was like, wow, This is amazing. I mean, fantastic lavender. So maybe I would say Fougère Emeraude is my favorite of these three. Yeah, it's my favorite of these three is Fougère Emeraude. And then you have Vanille Havane here and this one, Musc de Sable. But these three, I will purchase these three. And as the rest, I mean, I will see. I really do like Rose Jamal, which would be the last one that I would consider full bottle. Maybe Iris Pearl as well. But those two, I mean, I will keep trying them. And maybe one day it will click. Maybe it will never click. But definitely these three right here. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's a nice brand. I think it's a brand that I really advise you to try if you have yet to, because of the quality of their ingredients and the blend. It's fantastic. Now, for my experience, they are not that original, and for me at least, there's not a fragrance that I would say like, wow, it's like never smelled this before, you know. So there's that. In one way, great because of the quality, and the other, the originality, it's lacking. And because of that, it's a bit overpriced in my opinion. Nonetheless, great ingredients. Maybe that's the reason why they are pricey for just a 50 ml, but still, they are a bit steep. The prices are a bit steep, but still, I mean, great brand. It's a nice brand. It's a good brand overall. Um, it was a bittersweet experience, but I still advise you to check this fragrance out. Uh, Geronimo would say, my honest opinion, there is a similarity of Musc Sable with Rosendo Mateo 5, but I prefer Vanille Havane. Really, I don't get that. Oh, I don't get that similarity, Geronimo, at all. This for me is more similar to Musc Ravageur from Frederic Malle than anything. Um, did you try masculine pluriel from MFK? These fragrances have an addictive smell to me. I like it so much, but the problem it doesn't last on my skin. Yeah, I tried masculine pluriel, but it was like ages ago. I remember back then that I liked it, but I was not impressed. Just in good overview, João. Cheers, cheers. Well, guys. So basically, a niche duo. Thanks, João. Oh my. Shots fired. I will not go that far. I will not go that far to call this like a niche dua or like a niche clone house. It's not. It's not. But it's just like there are fragrances in that category. Maybe I mean, in conclusion, the only fragrance that I really can pinpoint, like, yeah, this is similar to that fragrance, you know, it's Chypre Azural. This, I mean, it's really straight up Les Amours de Oranger from Parfum d'Empire. Straight up. The others, I mean, it's like, for example, Rose Jamal. Yeah, I share similarities with Lyric Man. The rose in here, it's a bit similar to Lyric Man. But then it deviates being more spicy and less fresh. And then you have Iris Pearl, which is unique in its blend. But then because of the cologne in here, like the salty seaweed nuances, kind of reminds me of Acqua di Sale a bit. But then from the heart into the dry down reminds me of Chanel number 5 Low. And then you have Vanille Havane, which is like, it's not a fragrance that it's similar to a specific fragrance. I can't pinpoint like a fragrance that reminds me of when I smelled Vanille Havane. No, not at all. But there are fragrances in that genre. I mean, still, you have the tobacco, you have the vanilla, different from tobacco vanille still. But I mean, you still have fragrances in that genre. And then you have Mousse de Sable, which for me, I think of Mousse Ravageur, but Mousse de Sable is more furry, it's more musky not as sweet as Musc. So you see, I mean, there are some similarities with other fragrances, but they still have their own unique touch. The blend, it's still different, but overall, it's like, yeah, I smelled this before. All I'm trying to say is overall, from the experience that I have, and it's still a short experience. I mean, this is just my second impressions, my second experience. But from my still short experience with this brand, it's like, yeah, I already smelled these before. You know, maybe I can't pinpoint a specific one, but it reminds me of that fragrance with a touch of that fragrance. Or yeah, it's in that category, it's in that genre of fragrances. You know, so all of these fragrances have that effect on me, and that was the most disappointing point of this experience. The impressive point of the experience was the quality. I mean, really great quality scents, and they have a quality that you will not find everywhere. Definitely. Now, does that only justifies the high price tag for just a 50 ml? For me, oh, it's a bit steep. But again, I will still buy 3 fragrances. So yeah. So guys, in the end, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I really needed, I wanted to do a live stream because it's been a while since I did one, especially to talk about Les Indemodables, which I was very curious to try. Les Indemodables, like Rich says. Um, Justin, have you tried April Aromatics Rosin List? No, I haven't. I already saw a couple of posts of those fragrances on Instagram, but I have yet to try them. Benet Havane has a boozy accord to die for. Yes, it has. And a kind of a smoky, incensey groove in the background. I don't get much the smokiness, but definitely the boozy nuance is there. It's amazing. Enrique Vasquez, hi there. You killed the hype. Hey, April Spray, it's great to see you here. Thoughts on Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé? Similar to, oh man, I'm so curious to try that one, Enrique. I'm so curious to try that one. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's similar to Dior Intense or will replace or can replace Dior Intense, but I don't know. I have yet to try it. Actually, I was very close to blind buy it, but I mean, I want to try it first. I think I will love it because I am enjoying that line lately. I have the Eau de Parfum, I have the Eau de Toilette Intense, which is amazing. So I'm quite impressed with that line overall. I don't like the modern Gentleman Eau de Toilette. I really don't like that one. But the flankers are amazing, are really great. So yeah, I'm very curious to try that one. I think I will love it. I think I will have a full bottle, but I will not blind buy. I want you to try it first. But yeah, I mean, I did. Of course, I didn't want to kill the hype, and I think this fragrance. I mean, I get the hype of this fragrance house. I understand the hype. It's high quality scents. In the most part, they are appealing. So, and they are versatile. So I can really see the hype. But mm, I'm a bit disappointed, nonetheless. But still, I will have 3 bottles. 3 bottles. Vanille, Vanille, Musc, Sable, and Fougère Emeraude. And Fougère Emeraude is actually my favorite of the 3. Murmuring, murmuring, murmuring. Hi, Aramis. Have you tried L'Artisan Parfumeur? Rappelle-toi. No, I haven't. Actually, it's been a while since I tried L'Artisan fragrances. It's been, well, when I tried the last time, it was in Lithuania, in Vilnius, and it was like 4 years ago. So, I mean, and it was just passing by, so like it's not that I had a great experience. Hi, Yara. So it's not that I have a great experience with L'Artisan Parfumeur, actually. So, which is a shame. But I always hear that they were severely reformulated. But I don't know about that. But here in Portugal, it's hard to get. It's impossible to try l'artisan. So it's just either I will blind buy or just save it for another time. Hello from Singapore. What are your top 10 date fragrances? Date fragrances. Oh man. I mean, definitely Zadig Voltaire. This is him is amazing for. I mean, I guess that you are talking about date night or something like that. I think romantic settings. I think you are talking about that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Zadig Voltaire. This is him. It's great for that. Grand Soir from Maison Francis Courtien. Amazing. Um, Dulces in Fundo from Profumum Roma. Sundowner from Any Tower. Sundowner from Any Tower also fits the occasion. Tobacco Vanille. Hey, even this one, Vanille Havane. Vanille Havane is great for that. I mean, for like a date night. Yeah, you can really see that. Vanille Havane is great. Yoshi. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, I mean, these are some fragrances. Is it still available? Oh, Rappel Toi, I don't know. Yeah, I never smelled that. Mohammed, hello. Have you tried YSL and with the Long Blue Electric? Oh, no, never. I think that fragrance never came to Portugal. I never saw that fragrance in my perfume shops nearby here in Lisbon. Never saw that fragrance being sold here. So I don't know. Maybe never got here in Portugal. The Blue Electric. But I'll be honest, like Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme, man, it's still how can I say this? I think it's still a great fragrance. It was a great fragrance. I mean, it started my collection, I would say. So I was always a guy who had great collections. I mean, I always had my 5, 6 fragrances, but I was never like very into fragrances, So I always had the mainstream ones. Yoga Boss, your David of Cool Water, your Dolce Gabbana. I had the Intenso. I had the 212 VIP from Carolina Herrera. So yeah, like I always had my fragrance collection. But when I discovered the fragrance community, aka back then Fragrance Jeremy, it was when I started to delve really deep into this hobby. And the first fragrance that I tried and that I purchased was, of course, La Nuit de l'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. That was back in 2016. And I really love that. I love that cardamom, that lavender. Really love that. Then I grew tired of it. Now I revisit it. I gave it to my dad because it was still half full. So, and I ended up giving away to my dad. And he loves it. Yeah, because I grew a bit tired of it. Then I revisited and I was like, I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's nice, but will I wear it? Nah. So yeah, I mean, I had my moments, and I cherish that fragrance for that. But to have in my collection just collecting dust, better to just give away. So yeah, I mean, in the end, La Nuit de l'Homme, Yves Saint Laurent overall nowadays, it's just okay. It's just an okay brand. From Yves Saint Laurent, I just have M7 Oud Absolu. I have, which I just purchased this year actually. I have Rive Gauche in a thin can bottle, and I also have from Yves Saint Laurent. I think that's it. I think that's it. It's M7 and Rive Gauche. Yeah, because the La Nuit de l'Homme I gave away, so I think that's it. So you see. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Yves Saint Laurent. I don't have Kuros. I'm more team Anteus. I don't like Kuros. But yeah, it's a shame because Yves Saint Laurent had a great legacy and they are destroying it, basically. Jeremy took all our fragrance virginity. Yes, Yoshi. That's so true. And it was, I mean, back then, when I saw a video, like it was a recommended video of a guy talking about fragrances, I was like, what the? Why would you talk about fragrances? I mean, is there anything to talk about in a fragrance, about a fragrance? I mean, even to record a video and upload a video about fragrances, I mean, wow. Okay, let's see. And, well, here we are. They've changed it already. Yes, I believe that. I believe that, Mohammed. Do you recommend Sultan Vetiver or Fenrir Flames? Ooh, Enrique, that's a hard one because those two are very different from each other. I have both. Um, love both. I think, I mean, in terms of likability, I think Fenrir Flames is better. Because Sultan Vetiver, I mean, you really need to love Vetiver because it's very strong and harsh and loud, and you really need to like vetiver with neroli. Um, then dries down into more like amber woods, um, but the vetiver is still there. The vetiver is still there, at least on my skin. The vetiver never, I mean, never disappears. So we really need to like vetiver. Fan your flames. I mean, it's boozy, rum, coconut. Then you have the tobacco with the tonka. I mean, it's a very unique scent. I love the transitions of that fragrance. Um, so yeah, I mean, maybe I would recommend Fan Your Flames first. I think it's easier to like than Sultan Vetiver. Armies. I have the 2009, 2011, 2018 batch La Nuit de l'Homme. To my nose, Blue Electric is smoother, but fresh, spicier with ginger. But La Nuit has a kick with which remains the same until it dried on. Okay, interesting. Well, I see that you are a big fan of La Nuit for sure. Actually, I was very lucky to experience the batch of 2009 of La Nuit de l'Homme. And while I can see, yeah, it's definitely richer when compared with the later versions, but it's not worth the hunt, nonetheless. Performance wise, Blue Electric is better projecting and longer lasting. Okay. Sultan Vetiver is a top notch vetiver. Yes, it is, Justin. It is. It really is. But it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone because it's very intense. It's a very intense vetiver. Fenrir Flames is one to sprays max nuclear. Yes, so is Sultan Vetiver. Um, Sultan Vetiver, I would even say that it's even louder than Fenrir Flames. It's crazy actually. I just have M7 and two vintage of opium. Oh, yes, I have that. I have opium. Yes, I knew that I was missing one from Yves Saint Laurent. That I have opium pour homme eau de parfum. Yes, I have that one. It's amazing. I mean, spicy anise, vanilla. It's great. They don't make fragrances like that anymore. 2009 batch is Fougère lavender rich spicy cardamom. Yes, opening. It's great. Milky creamy. Yes. And you know what? I get that from Givenchy Gentlemen Only. Eau de Toilette Intense. I get that creamy, spicy cardamom. It's amazing. Any I absolutely love Damacupa from Baruti. It's one of my all-time. It's my favorite, actually. It is my favorite iris scent. Absolutely love Damacupa. Um, Damacupa, similar to Damacupa, Diom Intense. Go with that. Uh, because I mean, Damacupa is still more intense, and it's hard to find a fragrance that it's similar to Damacupa or very similar. But I mean, the Dior Homme line. I think if you love Damacupa, you will love Dior Homme. The Dior Homme line. You will also love Iris Malika from Maison Crivelli. Although it doesn't have the chocolatiness of the cacao aspects of Damacupa, but the iris is incredible. So yeah, I would recommend you to try those. Have you tried the Reserve Privé yet? No, Armies. No, actually, Enrique already asked me that. No, I'm very curious to try. I was very close to blind buy it actually, because I think I will really do enjoy it. I think when I see the note breakdown, I mean, yeah, I think I will. I really do love it, but I don't want to blind buy. I want to try it first because maybe, I mean, I will like it, but I will not have the need to purchase it. So yeah, I will wait because I mean I have other fragrances that I want to add to my collection. Like I want to add Hania J's Lavande 44, which is a fantastic lavender. I want to add Chypre Palatin from MDC Parfum, and I also want to add um, Batito Dali from Profumo Broma, and I want to add 1957 from Chanel from the Les Exclusive. So yeah, and these are all a bit pricey. Heading to the mall to try Givenchy Privé tomorrow. Nice, Mike. I would love to hear your thoughts on that one. Armies, I have all fragrances similar to Dior Intense. I have, oh my god, the batch. You have all the batches. Damn. You are the batch king, Armies. You are the batch king. Great. Yeah, Chypre Palatin, I mean, it's a must-have. It's really a must-have. I the only fragrance that I have from that brand is MDCI Evasion Barbare, which I love. It's my favorite barbershop alongside Fougère Emeraude. Alongside Fougère Emeraude. So it's Fougère Emeraude and Invasion Barbare, which I absolutely love. And then you have Chypre Palatin. Great. It's great. Armies, I think you are talking about the Dior Intense. Actually, I was not a big fan of those versions of Dior Intense. Actually, I much prefer the current formulation of Dior Intense. I like the lipstick nuance of iris, but in those versions of Dior Intense, it was just so thick and so intense and loud and so sweet. Oh man, it was just too much for me. And now it's perfect. It's perfect. It's really like a more intense version of Dior Homme, the original, of course. It's so smooth, the edges are more rounded, and it's not as intense in the lipstick nuances. It's great. I absolutely love the current formulation of Dior Intense, actually. And of course, I love the Dior Parfum, which is my favorite, one of my favorite designer fragrances ever. And I have the old formulation, but the new one, it's the same. So um, I will definitely purchase the new formulation. So yeah, Serge Luton, Vetiver Oriental is a great niche alternative to the Arm original. Really? Yeah, okay. Well, I never tried, or at least I don't remember that I ever tried Serge Luton Vetiver Oriental, actually. I don't I don't remember. I think I never tried that vetiver. Or if I did, I don't remember. But I don't get any vetiver nuance from the Dior Homme original. The Cacao the Woods, yeah, but the vetiver, never. I never experienced that. If you are a rosewood fanatic like I am, yes, I am, you have to try Rassasi Roux à la Sam. But is that, Richard, is that an attar or a fragrance? I prefer fragrance. Justin, I think Givenchy Gentleman EDP is actually better, slightly more resinous than DHI. Yeah, I can see that. The Gentleman Eau de Parfum is definitely more resinous, darker, and more vanillic, and the doesn't have those makeup edges that Gio Homme Intense has. It's still different. It's that balsamic resinous, more that dark vanilla. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I don't know if I prefer it to Jaume Intense actually. I love both. I have both. So hello, it's Marlo again from Detroit. You have a favorite memo fragrance? No, I am not a fan of memo actually. No, incredibly overpriced. I mean, seriously. And there's not a single fragrance that I can say like full bottle worthy. They are just okay. I think they are not worth it. I think for leather fragrances, I mean, you have so much better alternatives like Bel Ami Vetiver from Hermes. You have, mm, 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 mm. I mean, you have so many. Even what's the name? Rasasi La Yukowan, which is the best clone ever created. It's like Tuscan leather, a bit more fruity with the raspberry, but it's a great alternative to Tuscan leather. Um, and what you have more? I mean, Cuir d'Ange, yeah, but it's more pricey from Hermes, from the Hermescence. Um, Dior Parfum has a great leather. I absolutely love that. Um, Cuir Intense from Guerlain, if you want to be bold and stand out in the crowd. So you have so many great leather fragrances out there that Memo it's just not worth it. Nathalie Lorson did well with it. Yeah, true. I mean, Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, it's great. I mean, it's great. I don't know if I think I don't prefer to Dior Intense. I don't prefer it. I think I still prefer Dior Intense. But Givenchy, but still, I have that fragrance. That I have Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, so I love it, and it's different enough to be worth having both. Oh, Callius Groom Room. Great to see you here, buddy. Invasion Barbar will be my scent of the day tomorrow. Great choice. Great choice. I mean, I absolutely love that fragrance. It's one of my favorite barbershop scents. Do you own anything by Zoologist? I never heard you speak of that brand. I don't have any full bottle of Zoologist. I do have some samples from that brand, which a very good friend of mine gave to me. Um, and all of them are very unique, very artistic, great quality scents. But oh man, it's hard. It's hard to find Zoologist fragrances, and they are pricey. They are pricey. Um, and I'm far from trying the whole collection of Zoologists. I would love to though, because I think they are artistic, really artistic, very unique, still great quality scents, um, but they are still pricey. So yeah, I don't own any of Zoologists, but I really would like to try more fragrances from their range. In terms of purpose, yes, Givenchy Gentleman EDP is better. Yeah. Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum has a slight funkiness on my skin, which I like. Really, Mike? Okay, I don't get any funkiness from Gentleman EDP. I do get balsamic and resinous nuances, which is great, actually, which is really great. Craftomat, please hit the like button. Yes. How they say, how Eugene says, and Rich, lick the stream. Lick the stream for Zhao. Richard is from Hassasi's exclusive line. The only no, actually, I have two Rasasi fragrances. I have the Layuka one, and I have one fragrance which is Asrar Al Boruz Indonesia, which is like a stunning oud scent with ginger and black tea note. Wow, it's incredible, and the oud there, it's funky. It's amazing. It's an amazing scent from Prasasi. Yves Saint Laurent Rive Ghost Vintage does it for me. Amazing. Yes, I have that, Dean. That's the version that I have also, and yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. But well, I'm not mentioning that one because it's discontinued. So that's why I'm not mentioning Rive Gauche. But I really love that, especially that version, which I also have. If you're wondering, the Homme original is similar to Zara 9.0, while Valentino Uomo current batch is similar to. Oh, really? Interesting. Actually, the only Valentino that I have is the Intense version, which is actually my second bottle. I love that. I love that cacao note with that leather and iris. So good. So good. But I don't have the original Valentino Uomo, and I was always considering to add that the original. It's great because I really like it, but I was not aware of that the current batch would be similar to the 2005 formulation of Dior. I mean, seriously, Armies, you are the batch king. Sicilian leather by Memo. Sicilian leather. Sicilian leather. Now I don't know if I try that one. I tried the Iris, the Russian, the African, all leathers. I tried the Sintra one, which was okay. I tried others. Skipping the name. I don't know if I tried Sicilian leather though. Ben Cancio, Atelier Cologne is discontinued now. Very sad. Ben, I don't know if Atelier Cologne. I think they will just discontinue their fragrances in the US. I think they will see be they will they will still be available here in Europe. I think they will not. I think they will not be entirely gone. I think they will just reformulate the brand itself. They will give a new image to the brand. Memo's Lalibela. 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 I think I didn't try that one. I tried one oud. Shams oud. Shams oud. I think it's one fragrance from Memo, which is nah. Cuir by Mona Diori. I have that one. Amazing. Great fragrance, Richard. Great fragrance. I love that fragrance. Leather, smoky, like smoke woods with leather. It's amazing. What are your thoughts? MFK Satin Mood, CDP Extrait. I never tried the Extrait actually. I have the Eau de Parfum. I like it. I really do. I like good Satin Mood. The Eau de Parfum. Mata Costa. What would you say is a good summer leather fragrance? Not the heavy winter stuff. Something light. Summer leather. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You know what? I would say Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois. it has a leathery accord in there. It's very mineral. It has osmanthus, but it's great. The osmanthus there, I mean, it's not overwhelming. And it has violets, it has saffron, and it has, I mean, maybe these notes create these this leathery impression, and it's very mineral again. I think it's one that I would say like a leather for summer. I would definitely say Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois. Armies. Ombre leather or dark lord, man, those are heavy for summer, in my opinion. I feel like it was only sold, it was being sold overseas. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the thing. I don't know what's going on with Atelier Clone. Like I just read here and there in forums, but from what I understood is like they will reformulate their image overall, uh, and they stop the distribution in the U.S. market. Yeah, like the stream. Thanks, Mike. Like the stream. Regards from Costa Rica. Greetings. What's your thoughts on Alexandria 2? Great fragrance. Some might say that it's very synthetic. I get that, but I love it still. Great cardamom with oud, lavender. It's amazing. I mean, the oud there, I mean, it's not overwhelming or not animalic. It's a great scent. I love it. Have you tried anything from Spirit of Dubai? Yes, I did. Long time ago, and I was very impressed, as I was with the price tag. That price tag, god damn, nah. It's just so much for me. No, no, no. It's no. It's over 500 euros, so let's not just talk about that. Let's just keep that. um, so yeah, but I was impressed with their fragrances, I would say. My most memorable compliment. Oh man, I my most memorable compliment. That actually could be a nice video. My top 10 most memorable compliments. No, I'm joking. Um, most memorable compliments. I don't know. I mean, most memorable. I mean, I just received nice compliments. I mean, you smell amazing. You smell great. What's your fragrance? I mean, it's nothing that memorable. I never had anyone chasing me down the street. um, so yeah, most memorable. I'm thinking about the compliments. But the majority of them are just like, okay, you smell nice, you smell great. What's the fragrance that you're wearing? So yeah, not really. I think I never received like, whoa, I received this compliment. Like, she wants to drop her panties for the fragrance that I'm wearing. Oh, no, never received that. Mohammed saying, I watch your review on some fragrances, then I decide to blind buy those two on Samithika and Musc Noble from the House of Villa, and I have to say they are really, really nice. Great to hear that, Mohammed. I love on Samithik. It's my favorite fragrance of that line of Les Absolus d'Orient. It's out of this world. That ambergris, it's just like, oh man, just take my money. Then you have Bois Mysterio, which I also absolutely love, my second favorite. Then it's Santal Royal. Then you have, I mean, actually, Musc Noble, it's not my favorite. Oh, then you have Ambre Eternel, which is great, discontinued, but it's incredible. Hi, John. Yes, Yes, I'm streaming here. Ah, man, I already talked about Les Indemodables, or like Rich says, Les Indemodables. Um, but I mean, the fragrance house overall, it's nice, but I was not very impressed. Although I would purchase three fragrances. It's Musc, de Sable, Vanille Havane, and Fougère Emeraude. Fougère Emeraude is my favorite of the three. Callie's Groom Room. You need to try Rassasi's Fatan pour Homme. Stunning vetiver. Nice. Okay. I mean, yeah, Rassasi has some great fragrances. Some are clones, yes, but they have also others like more exclusive that are a bit more pricey, yes, but high quality scents, unique fragrances. So yeah. Rue Alassam is from the same line as the one you mentioned. Oh yeah, the Asrar Al Boruz Indonesia. Okay, nice. I love that fragrance. It's a great oud. Very unique. Very unique oud. Um, Havre Spritz, honestly, I was looking to get samples of Les Indemodables through the sample set. Alone costs 40 euros. Yeah. However, they have limited shipping. Now I think I can wait. So, thank you, Joel. Oh, well, you're welcome, April. But still, I think, yeah, it's a bit pricey, the sample set. But again, I mean, you have what, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I think it's nine. Let me count again. So we have here three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, it's nine. Nine fragrances. Yeah, you will receive nine samples, all of them 30 ml. So which is great. You can really test them properly. And the spray is great. I mean, yeah, it's just like I wanted to be more mind blown, um, but I'm not. But still, it's a nice house. It's a house set. I think it's worth trying at least. But yeah, I mean, you always need to consider, yeah, 40 euros plus shipping. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. You mentioned you really like rose fragrances. Have you tried Louis Vuitton, this Sable Rose? If so, what are your thoughts? No, never tried that one. The one what I tried, yeah, actually, I tried the Louis Vuitton fragrances like a year ago. No, not a year ago, like a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, or something like that. And I tried all of them back then. And another fragrance house that I was like, really? Is it? This is it? This is the hype? This is this it? Okay. So yeah, I was not very impressed. Of course, I really do like the one that it's. I think it's the most popular one. Ombre Nomade. Yeah, absolutely love that one. Incredibly pricey, but I would consider a full bottle of that one. The others, eh, okay. I have yet to try though the incense one. The incense one, which I now don't recall the name. Nuit de Feu. Feu. Like Rich Mitch says, Nuit de Feu. Yeah, Nuit de Feu. I'm very curious to try that one. Never tried it, and I love incense fragrances. But as the rest, I mean, yeah, they're okay. But I never tried that one also. Le Sable Rose. Which one would you recommend? Nathaniel says, Still Life or Still Life in Rio? Still Life in Rio, hands down. I have Still Life in Rio, and oof, it's so tropical. It's like a rum, a lime, coconut water, a bit salty. It's just like you are in the party near to the beach. So good. It's great. Yes, Matt. Matako, Still Life in Rio. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. I just put on Oud Magnétique by Molinard to go to a grocery shop too much. Oh, hi, Alan. Great to see you here. Um, I don't know. I never smelled Oud Magnétique from Molinar. Actually, from Molinar, what I tried from Molinar, yeah, it was Cuir, which is nice. The the lavender one, vanilla, um, vanille patchouli, I think. Overall, from what I experienced from Molinar, they were all nice, just nice. But I never tried Oud Magnétique. Okay, Robert from Fragrance Journey, he say I need Eau de Memo. So I guess I need to try that one. Alan, I own Oud Satin Mood, and I quite like it. I sampled the extrait version and could hardly detect any difference. That's what I always heard from the comparison between the Oud Satin Mood Eau de Parfum and the extrait version. Like, a lot of people say that they are quite similar. And to be honest, I mean, Oud Satin Mood in the original formulation, like the original Eau de Parfum concentration, it's very intense in its own. Very intense. I mean, an extrait version of that, I think it's just, um, it's not worth, it's not worth having or not worth to experience even. I think it's redundant. So yeah, that's why I never had the curiosity to try the extrait version. But the Eau de Parfum, I really do like it. And my girlfriend also loves actually, she loves Scorcha overall. Um, and she loves the Oud Satin Mood. Mata Costa, what would you say is your favorite summer gourmand? Ooh, actually, I have a video about that, which I uploaded like a couple of years ago already. But it's still updated. It's still current. I still signed by that video. I would still choose those 5 fragrances. But well, my favorite summer gourmand fragrance would definitely be Dulces in Fundo from Profumum Broma. Definitely. It's orange and vanilla. It has that orange cake vanilla. Oh, amazing. Amazing. And it just works during the summer. It just works. It's to die for. So delicious. And it's a Profumum Broma. I mean, I love Profumum Broma fragrances. You all know that, I guess. Tom Ford Noir de Noir it's currently the best date fragrance in my collection in terms of purpose. Oh yeah, Tom Ford Noir de Noir. It's great. Yes, I have 250 ml of that fragrance. So yeah, I love that one. It's great. And seriously, I keep forgetting about Noir de Noir, and I love that fragrance. Oud by Mona Diorio. Mona Diorio has an oud fragrance. Wow. Wow. Okay. The more you know. Armies is asking Nishane Ani, Grand Soir, or Leighton? Grand Soir. Grand Soir. Grand Soir has that magic. I don't know. Out of all of those, I think it's the most simple fragrance because it's not a complex. I mean, none of those are complex, but Grand Soir, it has that fluffy candy like, but it's not candy. It's like it's like an ambery cloud, if that makes sense. It's so fluffy, sweet, but it's not overly sweet. And you have that labdanum, that benzoin, that it's just to die for. I love Grand Soir. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I would say Grand Soir, then Nishane Ani, and then Leighton. Is Atelier Cologne still available in Portugal? In Portugal, yes, it is. In Sephora and El Corte Inglés, which is a shopping center. So yeah, it's still available in those shops. And there was a niche store here in Lisbon called Skin Life, and they were carrying Atelier Cologne, but they are not carrying it anymore. But you can still find Atelier Cologne in Sephora and El Corte Inglés here in Lisbon, at least, and in Portugal. I think it would be in general, yeah, in Portugal. If you like Rose Jamal, check out AA Rose and Lust, similar arena, Equation Natural. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I liked Rose Jamal. I mean, where is it? Yeah, here. Rose Jamal, this one here. I mean, it's great. Great rose. Goes in the realm of Lyric Man. A bit more spicy, yes. But I do like it. I'm still considering if I would purchase it or not. I don't know. I love rose and I like this one, but I will prioritize the other three: Musc de Sable, Vanille Havane, and Fougère Emeraude. Mata Costa Noir de Noir is art to me. Good one. Yeah, it's great. I mean, rose, truffles, oud. Amazing. Got a sample of Surge of Symphonium. Oh, man. Symphonium is so damn delicious. It's so good and so overpriced. I mean, really, chocolate, orange fragrance. I don't know if it has wood or not, but come on. 400 euros for 50 ml? 400? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I think I will buy it though. I think I will buy it still, but it's really it's amazing. I mean, it's one of the best gourmand fragrances that I ever tried, hands down. But for 50 ml, I mean, wow, 400. Okay, here, my kidney, I offer you. Alan, I scored 50 ml of Churrat by Spirits of Dubai for just over 200. Wow, great score. Great score, Alan. I've sampled quite a bit of Spirits of Dubai, unbelievable fragrances. Yes, yes. I mean, Spirits of Dubai is great. It's a fantastic house, but man, whew, so is that price. My most memorable, I would say, compliments are from my wife when I wear Hoodie Fini to bed. Oh God, damn, that's savage. That is savage. I mean, Hoodie Fini. I don't know how come Eugene doesn't get any funkiness from that. Wow, that is pure horseshit. It's like in nature, like fresh horseshit in grass, laying in the grass. Damn. I can appreciate the artistic side of it, but I can't see like a moment to wear it. It's not a scented moment. Speaking about memorable compliments, mine is mostly visuals instead of verbals. Okay. The most memorable is a really hot girl breaking up with his boyfriend for just for me because of how we both smell. Wow. Okay, that's memorable. Oh, okay. Nice. Hi from Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Supernova, great to see you here. Mata Costa, props to Joe in the channel. Got me into Profumum Broma, great house. Yes, Profumum Broma, it's really great. It's really great. It's a fantastic house. It's my favorite niche house, actually. So I have already 14 fragrances from them. 14 fragrances. 14 fragrances from Profum Broma, and I would still want to buy some. because they are amazing. I mean, they are one-dimensional, but they are perfect the way they are. Like they are linear, but I love the opening. So if I love the opening, I mean, just keep going what you're doing, So because they are all intense, have this natural smell. Not saying that they have like natural ingredients in them. I don't know, but the end result, it's a very natural smelling scent, and I absolutely love that. Mm-mm-mm. Buenos Aires, nice. Enrique is asking, do you have Prada Amber Prom Intense Draw? Yes, I do. Love it. I have both Prada Amber Pour Homme and the Intense. Actually, I find the intense version of Prada Amber Pour Homme similar, or share some similarities with Tom Ford Noir Eau de Parfum, which I think is discontinued. I think. But it's great. I mean, Prada Amber Pour Homme Intense is great. Those two fragrances are great, actually. Worth having both. I'll have to check out Damaku. But yes, Justin. I mean, if you love Iris, please check that one out. Damakupa is my favorite Iris. Overdose of Iris, cacao. Amazing. What are your favorite green tea based fragrances? Personally, it's Figuier Eden by Armani Privé, Nishane Wulong Cha. Yeah, you said it right there, Nishane Wulong Cha. I have it, love it for green tea. Actually, Roseno Matu #1 is a great green tea scent. I don't have that one, but it's great. It's a citrusy tea. I don't know what it has more, but it's definitely like citrusy with that green tea accord. It's lovely. Um, I'll take that. But I have more green tea specifically. I think it would be that Wulong Cha by Nishane, definitely. Was thinking of getting Meringa from Profumo Broma for a summer gourmand. Seems like that's out there. It's citrus or vanilla. I never tried Meringa from Profumo Broma. That's an exclusive scent from the US, I guess, or for a specific store. But it's not in Portugal. It's not available in Portugal, so I never tried Meringa, unfortunately. But I always heard great things about that one. Coffee fragrances. My favorite coffee-based fragrance. Café Tuberosa from Atelier Cologne. It's great. Robé Piguet Oud Divin. Amazing. Coffee Patchouli Oud. What you have more? What I have more with coffee. Those two. Oh, there's the other one. Insomnia. There's this fragrance, small fragrance called Insomnia by Fabio Seferi. It's great. It's amazing. Coffee, chocolate. It's great. I think it's similar to one from by Killian, which is called Black Phantom. I think it's Black Phantom. And I think the Insomnia by Flavio Seferi is better. What other fragrances I have with coffee that I like? Oh, Perverso from Baruti. Although Perverso from Baruti, it's more of a roasted nuts, roasted nuts. But they do have roasted nuts, and it's very intense actually, with rum, and you have coffee also in there. Mix it up. Yeah, I would say those, but specifically Café Tuberosa and Oud Divin from Robé Piguet are my favorites. fragrances with coffee, I would say. Yeah. Mm. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. And I'm really happy to see you stopping by and to see you here. Yeah, it's been a while since I did a live stream, so I think this was a great opportunity now that I had here the Les Indemodables fragrances to try. If you had the opportunity to visit Costa Rica, oh man, that would be amazing. What would be five fragrances you would bring in your bag? Will Midsummer Dream or Oceana be one? Aquaviva Pura Vida. Aquaviva, it's so good. It's so good. Aquaviva, it's the best lemon scent out there. I don't have any of those that you mentioned, like Midsummer Dream or Oceania, both from Rojedov. I don't have any of those. What I would bring with me? Hmm. I would bring Still Life in Rio by Olfacto Studio, Acqua di Sale. I would bring. I would bring. Hmm. Uh, uh, uh. I think I would bring music for a while with me because of the pineapple. Love that pineapple. Um, I would bring Chanel, but the Chanel number 5 low. And maybe for like a night out. Well, either Rosé Numa 2.5 or Fan Your Flames. One of those. But yeah. So yeah, like Aqua di Sale, Chanel number 5 low, um, music for a while. Mm-mm-mm. Gosh, I forgot the other. I mean, Fan Your Flames, but I'm forgetting one. Damn. Oh, Still Life in Rio. Yeah. What do we have here more? Oh man, I'm way behind these comments. I see. Lifestyle by Laurelin. Hi, just stopped in real quick to say hello and ask you if you are still love Radical Rose. Yes, I do. I love that one. I love Radical Rose. Love that fragrance. So sexy. I love it. It's a great rose scent. Sweet, yes, but I just love it. Very addicting. Thank you for stopping by. Wood Magnetic is both nice and odd. I never tried that one, Wood Magnetic. Wood Satin Mood Extrait, it's smoother, longer lasting, and more powdery as compared. Okay. Well, I love the Eau de Parfum concentration of Wood Satin Mood. So, what more? Udo's Methods by Mona Dior is effing gorgeous. Really? Okay. Okay, now that we are talking about Mona Dior, there's one fragrance called what's the name? Something. Oh, something, something. Mona Dior, wait. Dior. Absolute. Yes, Absolute. Have you tried that one, Alan or John or anyone? Mona Dior, Absolute. Café tuberose, it's amazing. Cacao with coffee, tuberose, rose. I mean, if you like fragrances like Noir de Noir, I mean, you will definitely love that one. Imagine like Noir de Noir, less dark with coffee. Has anyone tried MFK Gentle Fluidity Silver? I did. Not a fan. Not that it smells bad. It's just it's an okay scent. But it was a long time ago. It's not that I can really describe it for you. unfortunately. But from what I remember, like I was not impressed. Um, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, a lot of Spirit of Dubai talk here. It's a great fragrance house, true, but damn, it's so expensive. Uh. Ertugrul, Atis, your opinion about Naxos is great. I mean, I like it. I really like Naxos. Yes, it's sweet, but I love the lavender on the top. I would consider that more has like an honey fragrance than the tobacco, but the tobacco is there. You have the cinnamon, the tobacco, the honey with the lavender. It's great. It's a great fragrance. It's sweet, spicy tobacco with some fresh top notes with lavender. It's great. I do like it. Have you tried the Note de Profumum line? Yes, I did April Spritz. I have two fragrances from that line. I have Amante and Luce. Amante is. Uh, I will not say that it's similar, but imagine a more refined, much more refined version of Black Afghano from Nasomato. It goes in that realm, but it's still different. You have lavender, oud, cedarwood, cardamom. It's a great scent. It's aromatic. It's woodsy. You can see that Black Afghano inspiration, but it's still different. Still different from that. I love it. And then you have Luce. Luce is amazing. It's like a powdery, creamy sandalwood with cedarwood. It's great. In powdery, when I say powdery, it's really powdery. It has powdery, excuse me, powdery undertones. Then you have Merenglia, Merengvilla, something like that, which, I mean, it's a rose patchouli scent. And yeah, immediately Portrait of a Lady comes to mind. Although the rose there, it's more intense and less spicy, but you think of Portrait of a Lady. Um, and then you have others that now I don't recall. I'll be honest, like whilst I do like the that line, Note de Perfume, I have two in the end, but these two are my favorites. It's Amante and Luce. Yeah, it's my favorite are my favorites because they still have a unique touch in them. The others are okay. I mean, still high quality ingredients. They're all parfum concentrations, but I prefer still the current the current, I mean the current line of Profumo Broma, the main line. Iris Torefi. How so, Eugene? Actually, it was a fragrance. Iris Torefi. It's a fragrance that I was not very impressed when I tried. Um, I mean, it was okay. I love the opening though. Love the opening with that coffee. Yeah, that coffee would. It was great, but then it falls apart from that. But yeah, Iris Sorefi as a coffee, yeah, it's great, but it's just in the opening. Alan, I should know. Intoxicated. No, intoxicated. Oh, actually, talking about intoxicated. Angelman by Mugler. Amen. The original. It's amazing. And skip the intoxicated. Just get the original Amen. That's it. And it has a great coffee note as well. Yes, I have that one. The Amen, the original. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, intoxicated is good. Of course it is. But, I mean, I don't know. I still preferred Amen from Mugler. I think it's the one that it's worth having. Meringa by Parfum Brom is a niche version. Yeah, I'll always hear that about Meringa. I don't know, I never tried it, but I love the Edition Blanche from Chanel. Oh, Alphonse, hi there. I bought Dia Homme original from this year and Dia Homme from 2017. And in my nose, I smell a lot of violet in the opening both. Okay. Violet. No, I don't get any violet from the original Dia Homme. Not at all, actually. Tobacco from Aaron. This I think it might be Aaron Terrence Hughes. I don't know. Never tried any. Good night, Alan. Take care. Armies. Chanel number 5 Low is currently my favorite powdery fairy. Oh man, it's so good. Number 5 Low, it's just out of this world. Marius Grozdinsky. Hi there. Did you know Kenzo Purom, this bamboo bottle? Yeah, well, I'm aware of it, but I would say never tried it. Or if I did, can't remember. Sorry. The only fragrance that I have from Kenzo, but I'm currently selling it. Can't stand the ylang ylang. It's Kenzo Jungle at L'Elephant. I love the spiciness of that fragrance, but that ylang ylang, it's just no, too intense for me. The fragrance boss, hi there. Great to see you here. I see you have been enjoying Arabian style perfumes. Yes. Have you? What's your take on the House of Swiss Arabian? I just have one fragrance from that house, and it is wood. It's not very well known, actually. It's the oil. I will catch it. Wait. Oh, wait. It is this one here. It's this one. This is the only one that I have from Swiss Arabian, which actually I don't remember the name. It's Oud al Malaki, something like that. This is a fantastic oud scent. Very, very underrated, I would say. Very underrated. I haven't tried the others. Looking for green herbal fragrances this summer. Have some. Looking to add more. Any input? Mata Costa. Well, for green herbal fragrances, Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum, Geranium pour Monsieur from Frédéric Malle, French Lover, also from Frédéric Malle, Tindrer, not Tinder, Tindrer by Baruti. What more? With that herbalness. I would even say, I don't know. I would say Guerlain Vetiver, which is green, although not herbal. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much good to go with the ones that I already mentioned. I mean, Geranium pour Monsieur, French Lover, both from Frédéric Malle, Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum, Baruti Tindrer, not Tinder. So yeah, definitely those are great, and you're good to go with those. Guys, it's already what, 2 hours? 2 hour stream. Damn, it's a lot, and I still have 34 people watching. Amazing. I mean, it's past 2 a.m. It's 2:19 a.m. Guys, I will go now. I'm starting to be tired. I need to take off my contact lens. Um, Marius is still saying, yes, Kenzo Porom smells so strong. Uh-huh. Yeah, Marius, Bleu de Chanel, just get the Eau de Parfum. It's the one that I have and the one that I prefer. And it's my favorite. It's my favorite blue fragrance ever. It's the Eau de Parfum. Have you tried the Jardin series by Hermes? Yes, Matt, I do. And I have two fragrances. I have the Un Jardin sur le Nil and Un Jardin en Méditerranée. Both amazing. Also, Sur le Toit is great. Not a big fan of the latest one. Ciao, darlings. Well, ciao, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. This was great. I really need to do this one more often. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Thank you for sticking with me this late. And see you in next live stream and in the next video. And maybe Eugene, when you will do your live stream, I will show up. Okay. Okay, guys. Take care. Ciao.